Well, g'day everyone, and welcome to this week's vlog, coming to you from Lake Walyungup, or something like that. I'll put the proper name up on the screen because I can't remember it. Now I'm just off of Safety Bay Road, which is just over there. You can probably see all the traffic, and Safety Bay Road and the lake is just east of the coast around Rockingham, and you go past this when you head towards Perth. It's a bit smoky out today, but it's still nice to be out, and I'm hoping to catch some of that cloud you can see there with some trees on an island over here that I've flown the drone over. In fact, the last time I was out here, the lake had water in it and you couldn't walk out here, so it's kind of a bonus being able to do so today. Lots of people here, car park was chockers, and yeah, people walking dogs, riding bikes and having a great time. You can see all the way through here there's this semaphore sedge, I think it's called. They do actually use it in dried flowers, believe it or not, dried flower arrangements. And it's growing everywhere out here. And like I said, last time I came here the place was flooded. Well, yeah, it's a little bit interesting, isn't it? Nice colours in the reeds and the red flowers. I'm not sure what they are, red plants. This obviously looked much better from the sky, from the air, but let's wander over here, see what we can. That might be nice. We might set up and see if we can do that. We'll see if we can hide the vehicles in the car park. That's going to be a bit of a challenge, because you get some separation between the trees, and of course the car park comes into view. Anyway, we'll give that a crack, see how that goes. Now, interesting, I've got my 6D in my bag, but I've gone back to, I'm going to try using this camera, which is my original camera. It's got the zoom lens, which is a 10 to 22 mil. So that's going to be rather interesting, see how it goes with that. I haven't used this camera in some time, but I'm going to give it a try because that's a fun thing to do. Just remember where your photography started. It's a crop sensor, so it's a bit different. It's got a smaller area to work with as far as the sensor is concerned, and this one has definitely got a smaller range, dynamic range. Okay, so that's what I can see on the screen, and I probably need to do a bracket for that, because so we'll do under 1. Not quite sure if the 2-second timer is on, but let's go out of that and we'll go in there. No, it's not on. Well, see. So 1 shot under, 1 stop under, I should say. And then we'll do just a normal. We've lost some of the colour in the sky from that the sun going behind that cloud, which just gives me time to get my other camera out. Alright, I'll get the 6D out and we'll put the 17 to 40 on. and we'll do exactly the same shot with it as we've just done with the 10-22 on the Kiss 4. Well, I think it's a Rebel 3 actually, but anyway. And there's somebody enjoying the sunset and across the top of the lake on their paraglider. That'd be pretty cool. Literally, as the sun goes down, it might be a bit cold up there. Very nice. Okay, so we've now got the 6D on, as you can see, with the 17-40, and I have composed as so, focusing down here on the reeds. Nice bit of a leading line coming in here with the clouds. I'm going to bracket this 2-second timer, which I did have on this time. Not like last time I used the camera. And as this bloke gets a great view of the sunset and where we are, we'll continue on a little bit more. I might come back to this spot, and I might not. I might go back over to those. I'm going to wander around this way, around here, and then I'm going to go back to those muddy streaks with that little red plant and see how that comes up. Although before I do that, maybe I should try a vertical shot here. So we'll undo that and flip the camera. There we go. That might be nice too. And I'm going to angle it down a bit like that and get some of this mud, some of this foreground mud, as you can see here. Yeah, that might actually be quite nice. So move the focus point over here on F11, focusing a third of the way in should ensure that everything in the photo is sharp. We'll just make it like so, and we'll stick with the brackets to get all the colour, all the shadows. We'll see how that goes. Alright, back this up. As the sun gets very orangey red and dips below, I'm going to try something along these lines, and it's a composition a little bit like that. I'm not quite sure how it's going to pan out, but we'll find out, I guess. Let's get that as sharp as we can. Okay, so the single shot, F11, 15th of a second, ISO 200. Well, I really wanted ISO. That's why, because it's on auto ISO. That's not what we want. So an 1/8 of a second, ISO 100. I can't quite see the histogram here. Oh, well, we can go up a little bit more. You can even go one stop over. So we'll take this shot at one stop over, and you can see the histogram on the right hand side here is exposed to the right. We'll try a darker one. If need be, we'll put the two together and we'll see how it comes out. It's an interest. I like this sort of stuff. It's very interesting. The hard part is keeping your own feet and the tripod legs out of the shot, especially when you're perched on the side, just like that. our hang glider man or paraglider man is coming back as well. That's a great sky, isn't it? I just said to quickly throw the 70 to 200 on, because I saw the sun dipping down through those clouds, which looked really good, and that was the composition I came up with very, very quickly. And yeah, wow, quite an interesting one to do, because if you focus on the sun, then it's too bright, so you have to focus on the poles and the wires, and you can see the shake. So I'm going to do a bracketed shot. So there's the overexposed one, middle one, underexposed. Put those together, it'll be very interesting to see what we get. I've never tried one of those with the sun before, so now the sun has gone down, and I'm just waiting to see what colour comes up in the sky. But I've come across these tufts of whatever they are. And you can see I've shortened the tripod to get down nice and low. Something along those lines, which I really like the look of. Can't do much about the traffic in the background, but bracket the shots because the dynamic range is too much and I haven't got filters on the front. So one stop over, one stop under, and one in the middle will give us the overexposed shot, under and double under. That just means that I'll need to bring the shadows or bring the dark out of the dark in post-processing, but I quite like that. It's quite a nice shot. You've got all this cracked ground in the front and these guys here just waiting for a drink, and then when you see that sky, there's no rain coming. I'm just going to wait a little while and see if this cloud lights up any. I don't think it will, but you never know. And then I'm going to wander back over to the car park and head home for something to eat. It's been an interesting... Well, that sky didn't do anything, so I took a shot on my old camera, the KISS 4 or Rebel 3 as it's known in some places, and decided that was it. So I'm now heading back. Although I do like what I've just seen here. Is it a nice composition or not? Well, I'm going to try it anyway and we'll see what happens. Alright, so there's the composition. You can see I'm focusing on this guy down here. You can see the beauty, how close I am. The beauty of the wide angle lens, and pointing down. Some nice colour in the sky still. Should come out. Bracketing the shots. 2-second timer, that way the camera doesn't vibrate more than normal. So overexposed, normal, that's still a little overexposed, and there's the colour in the sky. Once again, they'll need processing because, as we all know, the camera sees two-dimensionally, and you can have highlights or you can have shadows, but you can't have both. Not without filters or processing it. So whereas with the human eye, the brain processes it all just perfectly, If only we could have a camera like the human eye and the human brain. But that'd take all the fun out of it, wouldn't it? Okay, well, the bugs are starting to come out now, and the mozzies are a little bit hungry, so it's time to leave. And the sky has done a little bit. Quite pleasant, and I've taken some other shots as I've gone along, as I've found things. There's quite a lot here, and needs some real vision and some real time spent out here having a bit of a look. So as the motorbikes go past, because they like it out here too, it's time to sign off and say thanks for watching once again. We always like having you along on these little adventures, and yeah, hopefully there'll be a lot more the way things are going. The COVID thing's getting better, certainly getting better here in Australia. We've had nothing for about a week now, so in Western Australia anyway, and that's good. Hopefully the rest of the world can catch up and get rid of this stupid thing. We can all go back to normal, although I think normal has a new meaning probably from now on. Anyway, that's enough of my ramblings on as I wander back across the dry lake bed here towards the car, and all I can say is thanks very much for watching. We appreciate it. Of course, we appreciate a thumbs up too, so if you wouldn't mind giving us a like, I'd highly appreciate that. And of course, subscribe to the channel, and if you do subscribe, hit that notification bell and you'll know when we do the next video, or vlog as they're called. I've got to say, it's nice to be out. Alright everybody, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoy the new intro, by the way. I just need to shorten this outro, don't I? Okay everybody, thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.